Hello foliage family, my name is Romani, the mother of leafy boys, and today I think we're going to have a bit of a cozy plant chore day at home. You can probably tell by my voice being a bit crackly that I've been quite sick recently. I feel like I'm coming off the back of being sick pretty much every time I make a video. My immune system is solid, but it is just a really wet, miserable day today. So I thought a good way to sort of ease myself back into everything is to make like a little plant chore video. It's Mochi singing to me in the corner. She gets a little confused when I'm talking to a camera. I think she thinks that I'm talking to her. Hence her responding. If you do hear her every now and then, I hope it's not going to bother you guys too much. I think my general goal today is just to check up on my collection. Tonight, I would really love to make another bead pot. I have definitely been getting into making these like beautiful little bead pots. This one has like a little bee on it. I've also been making like these little mini ones. These are actually my favorite because I just feel like you can put them anywhere because they're so little, right? This is my like everything pot that has like all the different kinds of strands, I guess. And this is one of my favorite designs, like this leafy one here. So I might make a full pot that has like that design on it tonight and show you how I do it. But yeah, let's get into it. So sometimes I'm really glad that I put all of the alocasias around my chair because it actually means that I check them for spider mites a lot more often. My collection looks simultaneously really good and also really bad at the same time. Miss Jacqueline is doing pretty good, like all things considered. She's still in like the original soil that I bought her in, plus or minus like a little bit because I did up pot her, but I didn't change out her soil when I up potted her. You can see things like the yellowing here along like the rim of the plant, and like that happens in alocasias a lot. Yellow a little bit, especially in the colder months. So I'm not too stressed about it. It's just a combination of being in like a really moisture attentive soil, being so much further away from the window than I typically like. But my Watsoniana here, like I think it's the bog standard one. I think like that's the Doff Watsoniana. And I think that's just the regular Watsoniana. Some people have said that it is probably crossed with Longoloba. Possible. But this one has given me a new leaf. Look how pretty the new leaf is. Look at Jacqueline. I think she's doing pretty well, all things considered. Yeah, I think I was feeling like really bad about it, but I think she's actually doing really well. This is the Michelitzeladzalala post up pot / chop and prop. As expected, like a lot more of this like yellowing. That's okay, she's just taking the energy she needs to produce new healthy leaves, which you can see. New leaves are coming. Look at that, new leaves, yay. A lot smaller, but that's okay because it will shrink in size for a bit, and then because she's got the same condition she's always had, eventually those leaves will get bigger and bigger and bigger. I've just got to be patient and understanding. Here's another new leaf that she popped out. You know, the fact that there's new leaves is telling me she is happy. The yellowing is because she is sucking the energy from those old leaves in order to produce new leaves, make new roots down there in the pot. But yeah, there's nothing like I'm really going to do here at all. I'm just going to leave her, make sure I don't overwater her because she doesn't have as many roots. So she's not drinking as much and I don't want to rot her out. You can see I've got some like bugs for bugs sachets here. The sachets are doing a really great job at eradicating all of the spider mites. It just takes time and for them to build up in the collection. And I really want to keep to using predatory mites because I don't want to use any chemicals or sprays with Mochi. Even if she's not in the room with the sprays, there's just possibly can still make her sick. I am so proud right now of my variegated Amazonica. Look how pink that is. Look at it. So I hope the pink shows up on camera. She's just so stunning. Ugh, look at that. And my little Doraki here, it is also giving me a new little leaf, which is crazy because it went through all of the growing season, growing literally no new leaves, and then as soon as it got to winter, it decided to give a new leaf. I also have a new little baby. It is a variegated ficus, like fiddly fig, and it's so pretty. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? And it's got a new little leaf. So cute and little. I love it. I got that one at the Tropic Plant Spectacular. If you didn't see it on my Instagram, I was a seller this time, which was really exciting. First time I was a seller there. I didn't have quite as many plants to sell as I usually do. I had been so busy recently and I hadn't propagated a lot of plants and I hadn't really been doing my job on that front, but I did bring bead pots and all sorts of stuff that I've been working on. Like I always say this, but yeah, if I'm a little quiet or if I just say something stupid, I do apologize. I'm always very nervous at those events. I really do like it when people come up and say hi. I do appreciate it. It's nice to meet you guys and like put a face to the person that I'm talking to or the people I'm talking to. So yeah, it is really nice. So thank you for those that did that. As for my shelves, they're looking okay for the most part. This is stunning. Look at that. Look at that. This is the first time ever that my variegated Christmas cactus has flowered, and I had no idea what the color was going to be, but this is like stunning. Literally opened today. So, oh, look how beautiful she is. A bit of yellowing leaves here. I let this one dry out. I think I just completely missed it in the watering, so it's fine. I think I want to put it in pon eventually. Not sure. I'll think about it. This one's doing lovely. Love my Walkerianum. That was my bad. I poked a hole in it when she was putting out a new leaf, but the other ones have come out quite nice. She is giving me a flower though, which probably will snip off. Some typical like lower foliage yellowing going on, but again, it's winter, so I'm gonna let a lot of that go. It is definitely grown over its moss pole, and then gone fully white, so I need to chop that back, probably extend it. That's not really urgent because I kind of, like, I let the same thing happen up here. It's grown off its moss pole, as you can see, and I kind of just don't care. So it'll figure itself out. Some plants I just like give up on the moss pole because I'm lazy and I don't want to do it. And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I just thought I'd grab the ladder out so we can actually see the one at the top. Oh, because she's not looking too good. It's my tassel fern, and those leaves just, I don't know if you can see. They look so green on camera, but they actually, like their stems are feeling really soft. Okay, this might be a good example. This is healthy new growth. It's quite firm and bouncy. But it almost, yeah, this one feels almost floppy and wet, and so do these, and they feel like a little bit crinkly. So it's possible she got overwatered. Yeah. Well, there goes that rock. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna skip a watering and hope that she bounces back, because they do not like their roots being touched at all. So a repot is really out of the question. And I'm just gonna hope and pray. But yeah, she's not looking good, and that's 100% my bad. I know a lot of people ask how these get sunlight if they're all the way up here, and the answer is angles, I guess. There's so much light from this window, if you can see how bright it is, that they get light, and like you can see, that's a bit of top growth right there. So it's not like they don't grow from the top. This is also top growth here. It's about 3 strands of top growth there. So yeah, it's not that they're not growing. Yeah, they're completely fine. These aren't like super, super highlight plants, I guess. They are just like a little bit more susceptible if I overwater them, I think is the issue, which you can see those yellowing tips there. That's definitely overwatering. Oh, so sorry, plant. I'm not great. I don't give any care tips about these guys because I am obviously not fantastic at taking care of them. So take whatever I say with a grain of salt. I've kept them alive and that's pretty much it. It is very weird seeing the world from up here on my step ladder. Look how weird that is. Anyway, I should probably get down. Ooh. Vertigo warning. If you have vertigo, whoopsies. Anyway, overall, I think the plant room's fine. And I don't think I have anything that I need to get done in here. I think it's mainly other sections of the house. As for like the living room space, I'm going to show you an embarrassing plant, I guess. This is the Camphora pulchra. It's got a lot of this going on. Yeah, it's not great. I keep letting it dry out. As I touch it right now, it's the bone dry. You can literally see the container I intended on putting it in, which is a self-watering pot. The only thing that's helping this plant, I just got attacked by it. The only thing that's helping this plant down anyway is the like stem support that I put in there. Oh my God, look how floppy it is. There's a stem support by the Leafy brand. This like little spiral thing here. And like that's holding the stems up into somewhat of a decent-ish looking plant. Yeah, it needs to go into pon, I think. I would do that, but I don't have any more pon. I don't think. Gloriosum. Doing glorious things, I guess. Where's Lani Eye? I don't know about her, guys. I don't know. She's fine. Her newest leaves, you can see are coming through really white. I don't appreciate that. I would like some green scattered amongst the white, please. And it keeps princess shoeing. And it's driving me insane because it damages. Hold on. Can you see that? It's damaging the new leaves because it's coming through all bent and stupid. I would say, like I know people say, it's a humidity thing. It wants more humidity. No, it's fine. And if it's not fine, then oh well. It's been very humid. It's been very humid here, so I don't think it needs new humidity. I think it's just a pain in the backside. Sorry, I just had like a full coughing attack, so forgive me. I do not know where I left off. I'm talking a lot quieter and like a lot more ASMR style in this video. It's only because it's, I think, the only way that I'm not going to hack a lung up every 30 seconds. So, all right, I'm going to show you a couple more of my current problem children, and then I think we're going to repot one of them. These are my little anthuriums. They aren't looking great, but it has a new leaf coming through, which is good. This one doesn't, but it will eventually give me a new leaf, but it also doesn't look very good. This one looks great. My Regal looks good, which is fabulous. There's my Hoya Bella. A lot of new stems coming in, a lot of new growth. These are my little foliage friends that I've been making to sell, which I think are so cute. They're so cute. And then when the sun comes in, there's like rainbows everywhere because of them. But yeah, she's looking really happy. And so I'm just hoping I can get my Hoya Bella back, the one that used to bloom all the time. This is my little inner variegated Hoya Bella that I bought when I thought the other one was going to die. She's also growing really well. Look at those like little cuttings. Delta is doing okay. Not growing a lot, but it's doing okay so far. I've moved this one to pon. So A little bit of a transition yellowing, that's okay. But 2 new like sprouts, if you can see those are 2 new little nodes. So overall, I think she's liking the transition to pon for this, which is why I think I want to put my out of variegated Hoya, what are you, Polynera? Yeah, I want to put that one into pon as well because this one has perked up since transitioning over to pon. And this one as well has looked a lot happier since moving to pon. So I think pon might be the way to go for these ones. Is she thirsty? Yes. Let me go grab some water. Just a little bit of water. This one was also a bit thirsty. Mochi has decided to fly over and join me. But the issue we are currently having is that she wants to eat all technology. Gimbals, cameras, phones, whatever she can attack, she will. So that's great. And I thought it was the reflections at first, but no. She'll even attack my mic. Why? I don't know. Just 'cause. It's alright, Mochi. I love you anyway. Yeah? She loves being flipped around. Yeah. Yeah. You're a weirdo. Aren't ya? Oh, thank you. Tell me more, Mochi. Ooh. Don't eat that. Don't eat the mic. Mochi, let go of the mic. Mochi. Let go of the fluffy mic. Thank you. Don't eat the mic. Okay, don't eat it. Go cute. You're go cute. She's just so cute. She's been really good with the plants as well, like when it comes to not eating any of them. Yeah, because I know people are really concerned. But she doesn't eat them. No, she's a good girl. The only plant that she really has taken a liking to and wants to nibble from. I'm telling them your secrets. Oh, I know it's only one plant. You're okay. Yeah, it's only one plant that you like to nibble. It's a Boston fern, which is not toxic to her. So I'm glad that that's the one she's taken as her favourite plant to nibble on. Do you want to go back up? You can go. You can do it. I'm trying to teach her to fly. You can do it. Hold on. I'm going to just make sure that I'm really stable. There you go. Go from my hand because it's more stable. Go on. Good job, Mochi. Good girl. She's only a little baby and her wings are clipped. I think I mentioned this in the last video. So she can't fly, and it has struggle with directions. I didn't clip her wings. The person I bought her from clipped her wings, but I don't want her to not know how to fly, and I don't want to re-clip her wings. So I've been trying to like teach her to fly, like the command to come as well, to land on my arm. So anyway, I'm a bird person now, and I didn't know that that was going to be my personality trait, but here we are. Do you want to come? So I'm talking about the aim thing. She's not quite got it. That's okay. Come on, you can do it. Go on, girl. Yes! Yes! Good girl! She doesn't land hard when she misses. She literally just landed on the table beside me. But yeah, this is the fern that she absolutely loves. And yes, if you follow me over on Instagram, you might have seen that I recently made a post for my Instagram followers. I think we're 500 away from hitting 30K. Can you not bite the screen? Thank you, sweetie. Come up here. We're like 500 away from hitting 30K. So as like a celebration for almost reaching 30,000, I'm doing like a 30K giveaway. And hopefully I'll get to 30,000 very soon. No. But I did my hair all nice today. Can you hear her? She's like grumbling at me. Like she's having a tantrum. Because she's like, no, but I want to be in your hair. No. Anyway, what was I saying? See what I mean? It's the only plant she goes for. It's like this big Boston fern. She loves it. She loves it. But yeah, if you follow me over on Instagram, no hair time. Thank you, Ratatouille, but your services are not needed right now. I know. I'm awful for not letting you in my hair. If you follow me over on Instagram, you would have seen I recently posted a giveaway with products from the Leafy brand and Plant Runner and Planty Peeps, and then some of my cool like plant pots and Foliage Friends. Competition ends when I hit 30k or in like 2 weeks time, whichever one comes first. As for the plants in here, already off its moss pole, needs some extension. May or may not get to that one today. Probably want to try and give her an extension that's not too hard. Oh, my epipremnum, the one that I chopped and propped, I think is looking really great. New leaves are coming through, super happy, super variegated. No more mealybug issues. So quite a few yellow leaves going on over here. So I think I'm going to quickly pinch the yellow leaves off of this plant. The reason you aren't seeing the rest of this room is because of all the stuff that I'm using for packing at the moment. This one is actually way worse than I thought it was. I must have had it like sitting in water. Okay. Yep. So it's actually much later in the day. I ended up taking a nap, I'm not gonna lie, because I started crashing again. I wasn't feeling very good. I am going to extend this moss pole because I really love the new growth that's happening at the top and I don't want to lose it. So, like, it's so pretty. Can you see that? I don't know. You'll see it when I extend it anyway. But yeah, the new growth on this is just too pretty. So I'm going to extend it, and thankfully I had another small one. I didn't think I had another mini, but I did. So I'm super happy. So I just re-moistened the moss a little bit so it's not super soaking wet, but it's still moist. I'm just going to fill her up and then I taco it. I find that these moss poles are like my absolute favorite to do. Like, they're so easy, which is why I was like, I think I'm just going to do a moss pole because they're so easy when they're front closures and easy to propagate because I don't have to like try and pull them through the holes. I can just unclip it. They just make my life a little bit easier. Okay, I can fill it up a little bit more once it's on the pole. I'm just going to close her up. And yeah, you like taco it? I don't know if that's the best description, but I like to go somewhere in the middle first. And I taco it to clip it in first, like somewhere around the middle. And you just sort of latch it in. There we go. And all the rest of them are easy. Once you get the first one in, the rest of them should be fairly easy. Taco one at the very end. That's looking pretty good. Just gonna stuff a bit more on the top. Can't see her, but she's on. There she is. Hello. Are you curious about what I was doing? Oh no, you're super curious. Did you have to go that hard down into the table? What am I doing? There's no fertilizer in the sphagnum moss. Because I knew she was out and I didn't want her. She's not going to eat the sphagnum moss anyway, but just in case. So I'm just going to push this forwards and I'm going to slide that on. Is this bigger? I think this isn't the mini. Can you see the cabbage? Oh no. Oh no. I think I miscalculated. I'll be right back. I'm gonna quickly check to see if I have a mini hidden somewhere. Oh my god. think this is the size. This is the size I used. This is the mini. I should have figured it out purely on the length. Let's do it again. Stunning. There's so much more room to grow. How good. Hey Mochi. So I'm gonna probably go and cook dinner now because it's gotten really late. And then after dinner, I'm going to play around and make another bead pot. And I will like talk you through a little tutorial of that. So it's pretty late. I'm gonna do a voiceover over all of this. So this is my cute little setup to start making a little bead pot. The first step that I do is I get like little bits and pieces of foam and I put them into the bottom of the pot. And then I like to use a styrofoam ball because of like the rounded dome shape of it to make the top of the plant. I use a hot glue gun to glue the styrofoam ball into place, and then I sort of rub the entire top as well with hot glue and put down sort of my moss layer. There is definitely cheaper moss that you can use than what I'm using. This moss actually came from like a miniatures store because my partner makes miniatures and I was also painting miniatures, so I had some that wasn't getting used. But there is definitely cheaper moss than this. This is very expensive moss. I was just using what I have, essentially. But I use the hot glue to pat down all of the moss onto the dome, making sure that I bring it like all the way to the edges. I'm going to be making that really cool leaf pattern, so I picked these really beautiful like suncatchery gems. They're stunning. I absolutely love them. So typically with the wire, I like to use gold wire. I just feel like it looks better than silver wire. Like when I tried silver wire in the past, I didn't quite like it. And for the length, I like to make it double the length of what I want it to be. So that's because I end up folding this wire essentially in half, and at the bottom like 2 centimeters I pinch it together with my pliers and I twirl them until they become like a solid spike at the end. This is what I'm going to use to push into the pot itself. So it needs to be a little bit more sturdy. And then it is just a series of twirling. So I twirl the base a little bit further. This is creating the stem. Then I place in my leaf or my bead on one of the strands. Fold the strand over. The length that I fold it is going to be the length of that like petiole or stem. And then I twirl that together. Bringing it back to the main stem, I then twirl those two strands together. I like to take the longest bit of metal out of the two strands to put the new leaf on, and that one might change as you're twirling it. One strand is going to typically be longer than the other, and I just like to try and take the longest each time. And then I just keep doing that until I get to the base of the leaf. And I just have to give myself enough room at the end to be able to twirl the base of the stem back up onto itself. And that's essentially it. I just rinse and repeat those steps to make all sorts of different lengths. I like to make different lengths because it feels more like a natural plant as it grows. Because I've put hot glue already on the top, I do need to sort of pierce little holes into the styrofoam in order to make space for those stems. They're not strong enough for me just to push them straight into the styrofoam, but I find that that makes it a little bit more sturdy anyway. And I go through and I punch little holes in, place my stems in, and then have a look at the final sort of product and rearrange until I'm happy. That is it. It is a bit more of like an intricate design to the leaf, so it does take me a lot longer to do, but I love the way that it looks at the end of it. I think this one ended up taking me somewhere near to 4 hours in total, so it was a bit of a marathon to finish, but I watched a lot of TV while I was doing it, so it was okay. And it is past Romani again. I pre-filmed this because I know as soon as I finish making the bead pot, I'm probably going to go straight to bed and it's going to be really dark. So I am pre-filming my outro now. Very different style video. If you stayed all the way to the end and you like this style of video, thank you so much. Thank you for spending a day with me and Mochi while I am sick at home and just trying to get something done in my day. I really appreciate it. Can you drop a little mango in the comments? Because Mochi definitely has like mango colors. So drop a little mango in the comments if you made it this far. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.